Hey everyone, thanks for coming back to the BNS channel. I'm a little dedicated this morning and anxious to get on the video because I've got some information to share with you. Not really information, it's kind of a celebration. I'm heading to my nails and hair salon because I'm getting ready to travel. But there's something else I want to tell you about today. So I'll wait till it gets a little bit lighter and then I'll come back. So hang tight. Okay, I'm back. It's a little lighter outside. It's about 7:15 in the morning. Very excited today, guys. Did you all have an amazing Christmas? I know I did. It was very fast. I feel like I just put up the decorations and now I'm contemplating taking them down. I know there's a lot of people out there that take down their Christmas tree like the day after Christmas, and I probably would be one of those people if my husband didn't love having the Christmas tree up so much. I asked him the other day, I said, do you want me to take down the decorations before I leave on my trip, or do you want me to take them down when I get back? And he said, well, you know, I kind of like having them up. You can leave them up if you'd like. And I said, well, I'll tell you one thing. If I don't do it now, it's going to get too close to when I'm traveling and I'm not going to want to do it, so I will have to do it when I get back, which is totally fine. I don't care. It don't bother me none. So my trip, where am I going? I am going on a 4-day cruise for leadership. You know how I go to leadership every year? For the last 3 years, it's been in Cancun, Mexico, at the Moon Palace, which I love. I'm going to miss it this year, actually. And this year we're going on a cruise. I've never been on a cruise before. I'm kind of sad that Ben's not going with me, but oh well. That's the downfall of being a logger's wife, right? He's in his prime season right now. It's snowy and it's cold, and that's how loggers like it. So 4-day cruise, but I'm leaving early. I'm leaving next Monday, I think. To fly down to Florida. If you don't know, I used to live in Florida. And I'm going to go visit with my mom for like 3 days. I'm getting in that day. I'm going to visit the next day. And then actually it's only like 2 days. Because then I'm going to take the train from where my mother lives down to Fort Lauderdale. Which is where our port is. So I gotta get on the boat, and I'm really praying hard. And actually, I hadn't really been thinking about it till just now. I'm praying that my vertigo stays in check, and I'm gonna bring some medicine in case that it doesn't flare up. I don't think it's gonna be an issue because I know that it's not a positional vertigo. It's a migraine-related vertigo, so as long as I keep my migraines in check, I should be fine. But I also want to share with you guys today that not only is today the eve of New Year's Eve, so we're getting close to finishing off and closing up another year, right? 2015 is almost done, and there's been some incredible things that have happened in 2015. I've learned a lot in 2015, I feel. I feel that some of the goals that I wanted to achieve didn't come to fruition. However, I do believe that I am that much closer to those goals. So the forward movement, which I love that term, forward movement, the forward movement has happened because I am closer to the goal than I was last year. And I mean, if you guys know me, you know my goal is being a superstar director. I'm going to get there. A matter of fact, I totally believe that 2016 is the year for me to promote. So there's no question about it. I'm not upset. I'm not, everything has its time, right? But I also know that 2015 still is today, a little tough for health for me. The beginning of the year, I was told that I had diabetes, that I was I was just above the cusp of borderline, so I could call it borderline, I suppose, where my doctor was prepared to write me a prescription, and I told her that I didn't want it, that I was going to take care of it myself. Well, I didn't do a very good job. I'm still not on medicine, but the weight hasn't come off. I did that fluctuating thing where I took some off and then I put it back on, and I'm back to where I was, basically. Not the worst that I've ever been, but not at the standard that I need to be at for controlling my diabetes. My health has been pretty tough. And then, of course, I had my episode, and actually for the majority of the year, it was pretty good. It was kind of the beginning and the ending that I got hit hard with some different things. And this past episode with my migraine-associated vertigo, that was a pretty scary episode, and it really changed my perspective on how I needed to deal with my life or adjust my life, right? So as much as, and I want to share this with you guys because I think it's really important to understand that I go through these struggles too, right? I'm talking about mindset and brain training and all of that stuff all the time, and I struggle with it. So this year I focused primarily on promoting, and I'm kind of a one focus driven kind of person. So if I have a goal, I don't put 3 goals or 4 goals or 5 goals in front of me. I choose one and I give it all I got. And unfortunately, by focusing on that one goal, I allowed my health to kind of deteriorate. So that can't happen. And so I have been adjusting my thought process and my mindset to prepare me for 2016. And matter of fact, I've already started. So 2016 in my mind has already started. Why wait till the 1st? And so basically what that looks like is that I know that I need to be healthy in order to promote. If I'm not healthy and I can't function to my fullest ability, I can't provide, whether it's the mental or physical part of the leadership that I need to provide. If I can't be the best Nana that I want to be, there's a lot of things that contribute, obviously, that if you're not healthy, the other things aren't going to happen anyway. So priority has been set on my health for 2016, with the knowledge that I've set up an amazing business. I have an incredible team. They're strong, they're passionate, they're goal-oriented, and they came to me with that knowledge and skill, and they've just put it into play, and I'm just very blessed that I have that kind of a team. So I know that nothing's going to change, because see, my fear was if I focused on my health, that one concept idea would come into play. In other words, my one focus would be health, and then my team would dwindle, or my business would crumble because I wasn't focusing on it. It's not going to happen, because one, I'm aware of it, and 2, I would never let that happen. 3, that's the beauty of mindset, is that I can focus on the fact that I am going to become healthy. I'm going to lose weight. I've already quit smoking, so hey, I've already started the process. That's amazing. And with that, because I'm going to be healthier, I'm going to have more energy, more knowledge, more physical ability to do everything that I want to do in 2016. And that includes promoting. So, wow. My philosophy for 2015. I also want to say that today is my 5-year Scentiversary with Scentsy. Very exciting. 5 years ago today, I decided to join. And matter of fact, it was closer to the 31st than it was the the 30th because it was like 11. Oh, what is that? Sorry. It was 11. I want to say it was like 11:50 p.m. when I signed up on December 30th. So it was closer to December 31st than it was the 30th, but that's okay. I get to count it today. But today is my 5-year Scentiversary, which means that I get to walk across the stage as a 5-year consultant at Reunion in Nashville this year. I get the accolades of knowing that I've made it this far, you know? And what company after 5 years are you at the point where you're almost the owner of a business, a corporate business? Because I'm one step away from the highest rank that Scentsy offers. I'm like the vice president of my own business. So yeah, 5 years, very excited. And I believe that my 5-year is going to be the mark for my promotion. Pretty excited about that. All right, guys, it's been a long video, 10-15 minutes, because I had started it already. I want you all to have the most amazing New Year. I want, part of my purpose in life is to make sure that whatever you know what I forgot to tell you guys? I know, squirrel. I had started writing a book about 10 years ago. Matter of fact, I might have a video about this. I'd started writing a book about 10 years ago, and it was at a time in my life where I didn't know Ben. I had been divorced twice, and I was getting over depression and ready to take on the world. Just barely. And I had put it on floppy disk. You know what I'm talking about? The little square, well, not the big ones, but the little square hard disks that you used to slide into your computer. I had put my book, I had typed it up and put it on one of those. I can't find the discs anywhere, no matter. I have no idea where they are. So the other day I was cleaning out my closet and came upon all kinds of goodies that I had stashed away on the top shelf in my closet, and I found 2 notebooks, and in the notebooks were I used to work for a telemarketing company, and you used to you would tally your calls and all kinds of stuff. So there was all kinds of that in there. There was some bill information in there, and some scribbles, and lo and behold, in the back of one of the notebooks, I had started writing it backwards, like starting from the back page was my book. And I think, and you know what's funny is I don't remember writing it. It's a very strange feeling. I don't remember writing it at all. I do remember typing, and I'm wondering if maybe I had gotten to a point where writing it, I had transposed it onto disk and then just kept going, and I think there's more to it than I have. But I'm satisfied with what I have, and I'll be honest with you guys, it's kind of an autobiography of sorts, but it's kind of in story mode. I'm not a writer. I'm not an official writer, although I shouldn't say that because I did author part of a book. I am a writer, by Jesus. Yeah, I think that there's a little bit of it missing, but what I have is awesome, and I'm excited that I found it, because that just tells me that there may be a book coming in the next couple of years. Yeah, in the next couple of years. I don't know. You know, I talked about it to a friend who is an author as well, and he said that it's obviously time if it surfaced in my life. I see it maybe not coming out, but being finished in 2017. I don't know what about publishing it. I keep second guessing myself, because I was already approached by Balboa Press, which is the printing publisher for Hay House. So who knows what's going to happen. So anyway, Tangent complete. Have an amazing new year, guys. Be safe. Comment below with what your plans are. I would love to hear what you guys are doing. I'm probably going to sit and watch the ball drop on TV, and we'll be lucky if we don't make it to bed before midnight. So, Happy New Year, and God bless all of you. We'll see you next year. Bye.